The dollars you spend at local businesses support your community. Let's start with $1 American. When you spend that dollar at a national chain, 14 cents will be recirculated locally, and 86 cents will travel outside of the community. Spend that same dollar at a local retailer or restaurant, and 48 cents will recirculate locally. That's over 3 times the impact. So what's the difference? Local companies hire local residents and pay rent to local building owners, their direct impact. When they need more materials to make their goods or provide their services, they buy from other area businesses, their indirect impact. And finally, all those dollars they've spent with local residents and businesses recirculate throughout the community, their induced impact. This is why events like Shop Local Saturday are so important. Our community has the power to support one another with our shopping choices. This holiday season, consider making a difference in your neighborhood by buying local. The City of Cleveland Department of Economic Development met with local proprietors about their business and why it's important to have the community support. Here are a few of the spots you should support, not only this holiday season, but all year round.
And I believe it is very important for our local communities to support their locally owned businesses. As an independent retailer, we do compete against big boxes, we compete against the online sellers, but we offer an extra level of service and quality of product, specially designed assortments of men's and ladies' products that we believe suit our communities and are right for not only downtown Cleveland, but for Lakewood and Chagrin Falls. And we look forward to the support of our downtown community during this holiday season as we continue to support it with an opportunity to shop and to have shopping opportunities in our downtown corridor.
Great. Winterfest is returning back to its home on Public Square with the newly renovated Public Square. That is November 26th of this year. Are you definitely going to participate on that day, which is also Small Business Saturday?
Well, we definitely will participate. That whole weekend over Thanksgiving and Small Business Saturday is an important time of the year for us. It kicks off, obviously, the holiday season. Many of our products are suited to the seasons, so winter products are in stock now and ready for our customers. And again, to support downtown and local businesses, these events are very critical to us, and we appreciate the City of Cleveland and Downtown Cleveland Alliance and the other groups that put together these events, and we look forward to be a participant again this year.
So tell me something new that you have or unique about some of your products that you got for this upcoming season for people to come in and support your small business.
Happy to do that. Lots of great brands that we know are the brands that our customers are looking for. In our men's and ladies outdoor lifestyle areas, we feature not only downtown but at our suburban stores brands such as Patagonia, Arc'teryx, Levi, Taylor Vintage, many of the other outdoor brands that are very popular these days. In footwear, Sorel, women's Sorel boots, been very popular for a number of years and are very appropriate for our downtown harsh winters. In addition, Keen, Merrill. I can tell you about our women's fashion area as well, which includes Mystery and Tribal, Comfy, Vera Bradley, the Pendleton. These are all strong lines and recognized lines that I think our customers are looking for, as well as some fantastic gift items too that will help them in their Christmas shopping and their holiday shopping.
Well, I think I'm ready to get out my credit card and start myself now, so thank you.
Heading east to the Waterloo neighborhood, we drop in to Six Shooter Coffee.
I wanted to do something where I could make an impact on the people already living here and the business community that already existed, and I felt like Waterloo provided that perfect opportunity to do that. Just felt like it was a good fit and it had a good vibe, and I feel like it was constructed in such a way that not a lot of coffee shops are. It's very homey and cozy, and I thought it worked really well. A lot of the collaborations happened when we first opened, so for instance, Larry Fielder from Rust Dust and Four Letter Words, which is directly across the street, he did a lot of our bars and our lamps and some crazy doorstops you find around here. And then I provide the Beachland with coffee. They were nice enough to switch up their wholesale account, so that's really fun. But then we also participate in events together. Six Shooter Coffee likes to do mobile events, so however we can collaborate, we like to do that. And I just always thought if the community succeeds, then the business will succeed. It's no secret that Cleveland's had its challenges, and so to be a part of the quote-unquote comeback that's definitely happening right now in 2016, it's really exciting. So not only am I a resident of Collinwood and Waterloo, I'm a part of the Cleveland business community that's helped bringing everything back, and it's like really rewarding and exciting to meet the people that are doing it and to be a part of it. We wanted to be able to provide a quality product that is financially reasonable for people to be able to take part in. So I think that's a huge difference maker, is that we are able to take an everyman's approach to a product that is high quality. I just want to encourage people to shop local, period, shop Cleveland, drink and eat local too.
For some delicious food, we head back downtown to Ticket to Tokyo.
Well, we're basically a Japanese-based business, but it's not traditional Japanese food. It's Americanized. We have things like sesame chicken, which is not what you would find in like a Chinese restaurant. We have items such as teriyaki, which is a full deboned chicken leg instead of pieces of white meat chicken. We have traditional miso soup. We have other stir fries. We have our own recipe spring roll, which we make, which is filled with chicken meat.
We understand that you are one of the longest owned minority businesses in downtown Cleveland. Can you talk a little bit about your experiences working here and how long you've been open?
Yeah, we've been downtown since 1984. We were at the old arcade for 16 years, and then we went to the Halley building for 3, and we've been in this current location for, 13 years now.
Have you had organizations or businesses that have helped help you be a success over the years?
Well, the city of Cleveland has always been ready to help whenever we've experienced any difficulty or needed information or advice. And I hate to do this as a plug, but the Department of Economic Development has really been attentive to whatever we've had some issues with our location, and they've given us advice and given us some resources that we were able to access that kind of minimize some of the burden that we were saddled with. We are on, it's an alleyway right next to the 55 building. It's West 2nd, and I think they renamed it Daniels Way about 3 years ago or 4 years ago after a gentleman, I think he did some work with the homeless, so they, in his honor, they named the street after him. But it's West 2nd, between St. Clair and Roadway.
Why is it so important for residents and visitors alike to support local businesses like yourself?
Well, local businesses, I think, are the backbone of employment in a city like Cleveland. You know, you have a lot of small businesses, and what small businesses do basically is employ their owners. They pay taxes. They basically make the city run. Everything can't be Key Tower or Cleveland Clinic. They can't hire everyone. So you have to have upstarts, businesses, the small businesses that help people move into the middle class, you know, without having to work, you know, at a minimum wage job, some sense of upward mobility.
So how can we get more information about your business?
We've gone the cheap route. We've gone Facebook. So just access Facebook Ticket to Tokyo on your Facebook, and we're there with our menu, promotions, and whatever comes up.
In the Gordon Square neighborhood, 2 shops have provided a beautiful space that you can enjoy great libations while shopping.
Old City Soda actually started late in 2014 officially with the mission of creating a completely different kind of soda that the market hadn't seen before. Focused on all natural ingredients, nothing artificial, no preservatives, and there's really a strong heritage in terms of how things used to be made and the quality that goes into the products. Fast forward to a couple years later, we've now got our soda bar up and running, which we're pretty proud of. And it's really just an extension of the brand where we want people to come in and feel the authenticity of what's being made and how our sodas are used in the cocktails that we produce at Old City Libations.
Here in Cleveland, I mean, there's some casual establishments when it comes to bar and restaurants. I think this one's a little bit more versatile in the fact, like on the weekends, we're a little bit more family friendly to start, and we don't do as much alcohol sales. It's more soda and our brunch menu, which is really kid friendly and family friendly. Moving into evening hours, it becomes more of an adult-oriented establishment where we're doing craft cocktails, not only mixed with our sodas, but our new libation syrups brands and some other non-carbonated cocktails.
Yeah, and I think the big difference for us is that the ability to get a high-quality cocktail or beverage, but in a fast casual sort of environment, we think is pretty unique and different. For the quality of beverage that you actually get at our establishment, the idea that it can be turned in 30 seconds or a minute based on having things on draft and or just simple ingredients provides a completely different experience for our patrons and the folks that are coming here. The City of Cleveland, as we've stood up this project, has been amazing to work with. Obviously, we had some crazy timelines and things that are not normal, given our participation in the TV show and the project that we had there. So we were under extreme duress, and therefore we put the city sometimes under extreme duress in terms of permitting and things we had to get through. But everybody in all departments that we worked with, in particular economic development, have been great partners to us, helping us in any way possible, whether it's not just financial resources, but just people and connections and helping us get to a point that we got to today. But we have a strong belief and passion around small business and the importance of small business in any community to kind of help uplift what's happening, provide people more of a sense of community and connectedness to what's happening in their neighborhoods. But it's also great because we're providing new jobs and different sort of environments than people are used to getting. And so we're pretty proud of what we've been able to do and want to keep reinvesting in the community. When we took over this space in this building, we realized it was probably a little bit too big for us. And started working with Jackie and Philip at Fount to figure out how we might be able to execute a concept together. And we're really happy that we did, because it's not only something unique in the city, but I don't know that there's another concept like this in the Midwest. Maybe nationwide, I don't know, but certainly in the Midwest, we've not heard of anything else like this. And we think it helps us because we're sharing traffic back and forth with people that are coming in. But there's also that continued sense of community where we're doing something together. Feels pretty good, and people are surprised when they walk in. They're like, wait, hold on, this is a bar, it's a leather shop, what is it? It's both.
Yeah, and I think the way we've set it up with the barn doors and how we can kind of stage those to close in certain dimensions, it definitely still gives a sense of individuality between the businesses, and that it's not necessarily one cohesive concept. They have their own image over there as well.
We love sharing our space with Old City Soda Libations, and they've actually become amazing friends of ours. And so it's amazing when you come and shop, you can have a drink and eat some amazing pierogies and pretzels and other delicious food, and then come over and shop our American-made goods. We decided we wanted to create an extremely high quality product, and when Philip found the word "found," it comes from an old hymnal. It means an abundant source of desirable quality, and we just thought that was the perfect name. So really, like, in the definition of our company is what we want our company to be all about. So we use the highest grade of Italian leather, solid brass hardware, and we do provide a lifetime warranty on our bags. So our Belfield tote is really what we're known for. Ladies love them. And what we're known for is the type of leather that we use. It's called full aniline. And what that means is if you get a scuff in it, it just rubs right out. So, you know, bags these days are often coated with a top coating, which is basically just a paint. And we believe in using leather that's more natural and develops a beautiful patina over time. So your bag will get more rich as you use it. Additionally, we hand stitch every strap onto our Belfield totes because it's much stronger than a machine stitch. And we hand sew these interior weight-bearing pieces inside. So that's kind of our signature. And then your keys can just clip in here with solid brass hardware. And they do have a lifetime warranty on the straps, and you can literally fill even our biggest tote full of bricks and have no problem. So ladies love that. So I think what makes Felt unique is that we are all about quality over quantity. And so our bags do feature a warranty on them where, you know, if anything happens to your strap, we will replace it for free. If anything happens, you know, to your pocket, we would fix it for free. And so these are kind of things that people don't hear about anymore. They're not as directly connected with the makers that have made their products. So we stand by our products. So that's unique about us. And I think the products that we carry here in the store are all made in the USA. And there are other companies that we love, like we've got, you know, chocolates from New York, we've got beard combs from Detroit, we've got a candle collaboration we did with a local candle maker, and they're all natural essential oils, an all natural beauty line, cashmere socks and hats, and blankets that were hand woven on the west side of Cleveland from all merino wool. So, you know, we try to provide items, very unique items for our customers that they'll love for years to come.
In the beginning, when we first started, it started out as the first Christmas that we were dating, we actually decided to make gifts for each other. And so we made some gifts, and then following that Christmas, we're like, hey, you know, this pencil case you made me could be really cool out of leather. Let's try to make a wallet. And this led to that. We started making different leather products in Cleveland Heights. And then from there, we saw this opportunity in Cleveland. We're like, you know, not many people are trying to really launch any major fashion brands out of Cleveland. Like, there could be this, you know, a lot of potential to try to do something here in the city. So
well, and a
that kinda led to
resurgence
that.
because Cleveland was really known for its fashion industry back before the 80s. And so it's really something that we're passionate about reviving and providing jobs in the fashion industry here in Cleveland. We particularly love Cleveland, and it's quickly gaining an amazing name for itself as the city of champions. And so it's just, it's an amazing place to be where people love to collaborate together, and it's got this amazing team kind of vibe where everyone's comrades, you know, and working together. So it's kind of this amazing time in Cleveland. And
Right. Yeah, everybody, it seems like, you know, there's so many of these awesome younger companies rising up, you know, in Cleveland, and it just feels like everybody wants everybody to win. You know, it's really exciting. There's this like beautiful landscape of community, especially amongst like entrepreneurs. And so we love the city, and we're so happy to be a part of this movement, you know, of revitalization, and to, you know, to be bringing manufacturing, like new forms of manufacturing back to the city, and to be able to open a retail space, you know, our flagship store right here in the city. Getting to open up this store was such a big effort from so many different people, and so we're just so thankful to the city and the community, you know, and family and friends.
The fashion collaboration continues at Styles of Imagination, located at 3500 Payne Avenue, with owners and designers Luchise Royster and Diane Linston.
Well, it's finally a pleasure to meet you finally at your new location here on Payne Avenue. So tell me a little bit about Styles of Imagination and you yourself.
Well, thank you very much. Well, Styles of Imagination has actually celebrated its 17th year in business, October the 16th of this year. My goal is to become nationally and internationally. This is our showroom here. We manufacture clothing. I have 20 stores throughout the United States that carries the NGU designs.
How did you finally decide on this location? What's kind of unique, and how did it kind of fit within your particular vision?
I needed to be like a central location. So if customers come, if my clients, such as buyers of other department stores, come, so it's only 5 minutes from downtown. It accommodates what we need as far as the showroom and a manufacturing room, a cutting room. My clothing catered to every lady of all sizes and shapes.
What's your inspiration as far as your fashion?
I just love fashion, period. All kinds of, I've never seen any bad fashion, actually. I mean, because fashion should be fun. You know what I mean? You should have fun with it. And I once heard Isaac Mizrahi say, anything that you make, there's someone who's gonna like it as long as it's done well. And I believe that. You know, I've seen so many different, I never put a person down as doing something that's different, or you know, it's fashion and it should be fun. You shouldn't be so serious about this. That makes it a job. See, every day when I come here, I come to play. My wife says, "You going to work?" I don't got no job. I'm going to play.
So Small Business Saturday takes place November 26th of this year. So why do you think is important that small businesses participate?
Well, you all probably know that small business is what built America, actually. You know what I mean? And Cleveland, compared to all places, really need to get more small businesses going, to boost our economy. Because one or two big companies is not going to do it. I mean, we need to be trading with each other and doing business with each other and building and supporting other businesses. I never put a business down, and anything I can do for them, and I'm not on that, I only do it with black businesses. I mean, I think every small business you should try to patronize, because we wash each other's hands. When I'm doing a suit for some guy, he always says, well, I do houses, you know what I mean? So, and I got houses, so, when I need somebody, I think of this guy and call him up, hey, I need you to do some plumbing at the house. So I think small business is one of the most important things, especially for this city, that we must continue to build small businesses. People need to stop worrying so much about working for corporate America and get, a lot of people don't realize they feel so secure in that job, in that weekly check. But they don't know the joy of the grind of a small business. I mean, when things are bad, you lay in the bed at night and you think, how can I remedy this situation? And for me, that is the fruit of it. That is the challenge, that's what makes me get up in the morning, say, I'm gonna fix this problem, or I'm gonna make this work, and we just need small businesses. Like I say, the country was built on small businesses,
Now over to Euclid Avenue, where the historical Cleveland Arcade is seeing a resurgence in retail.
Actually, we opened during the RNC. It was supposed to be a pop-up store. We did so well during that the powers to be, including the owners of the building and the Downtown Cleveland Alliance, helped us get situated here so that it's a very low-risk opportunity, and we wanted to stay and they wanted us to stay, so we agreed to. One of the reasons we're down here is we're running into a whole new group of people that had no idea we existed, and building new client relationships. So that's what it's all about, and that's what the small business thing is: drive people in that we don't know, learn about them, help them for whatever they need. I think the most important thing is that we're a relationship-driven business, more than a sales-driven business. Obviously, we have to sell things to exist, but we're much more interested in having a long-term relationship with our clients, and we've done so successfully for 6 years in our store that's in Moreland Hills. We're working on that here. We really want to get to know the people that shop with us and have a local relationship, and that really works. Guys buy into it. They like the fact that we're not just trying to sell them stuff. We want to know what they need and how they need it and how we can help. We like to support our local community, and in turn our local community supports us. We're helping families here in this city, and they're helping our families and helping us exist and helping us make the city of Cleveland more attractive to more people.
Well, Laura, thank you for investing in the city of Cleveland by locating your small business here.
Thank you.
I wanted to ask, why did you choose this location?
Well, there were a couple reasons. The first being the easiest, which was it was the Gay Games, and we moved in through the city of Cleveland in cooperation with the development department there. And we were there was two of us, which was kind of not the sad, it was sort of sad. But then being downtown was so exciting that we decided to stay. so we've been here for 2 years.
Why do you think it's important to support small businesses?
Well, let's say because we want to stay. Well, people don't often know that we're here yet, and even after 2 years, that the arcade is now starting to become a shopping destination, and the Winterfest is fabulous for visiting downtown, and being right off Euclid Avenue is a great place to come in and warm up and support local businesses so that we can continue to stay here so that downtown retail can grow. We make a new line of the Cleveland Sea for the Indians, red, white, and blue in their colors. And when the Cavs won, we have a little Cavs necklace, as well as earrings in the Browns, Cavs, and Indians, red, white, and blue. And the Civic Pride downtown now is so awesome that I don't think we could get away without having something for those people. We also make Cleveland Skyline and CLE and 216 and all of that, but it's not as popular, of course, as all of our regular colors, which are absolutely gorgeous, and I hope other people think so as well. We have a line of soaps and lotions and from the Blooms, who have a studio in Midtown. Cards, photographic cards from Deanna Sutzer. We have some turned wood products from David Shaffron in South Euclid, and Paula Hirschman's Storehouse Teas.
And thank you again for investing in the City of Cleveland by locating your small business here.
We love it here, and I hope we can continue to stay till I retire, which might be never.
I am the owner, yes, of Daydreams and Tea Through the Looking Glass. We really call the shop Through the Looking Glass because of the beautiful arcade and all the light and windows that we're blessed with. First of all, when you walk through the door, we greet you and say, "Welcome through the Looking Glass." So a lot of our things, as you can see, are frames, and they don't necessarily have pictures in them because they're there for you to put your treasure in from your family. Or for the new bride that maybe is getting married in a couple of months, or for the new baby who just arrived, or for grandmother's pictures, so we always remember her stories. And then we have our teas even, because our name is Daydreams and Tea. We always carry teas, and usually it's been English teas or something that's imported, but we're very fortunate to have Inca tea that it was founded by one of our Cleveland residents. We have treasures from Cleveland's past. We carry history books about the department stores that were very viable down here. We have a book about Euclid Avenue and all the wonderful places because we are linked to our past. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for our ancestors, you know, deciding to build a place like this, the first mall in America, and modeling it after the one in Milan, Italy, which we commemorate that with our photos up here. So we get stories all the time. People come down and they go, "Oh, I remember this when I was a child," and they live in California now, or they live in Florida. But my first thing I say to them when they tell me that is, you know, welcome home. And they feel at home here, and they want to see it like it was when they were a child. So they're happy for us to be here, and they want to support us, and I know our citizens that are living here want it to be viable as well. It's important to come out on Small Business Saturday because we're here for you, for our wonderful Cleveland downtown area residents and visitors. And we welcome you. I think it will be quite a festive day to be downtown. There's nothing more beautiful than our arcade and our city. Right now it's alive and viable, and we want to have treasures for you to take home and add to your collections at home, and to give as gifts for anyone that is having a birthday or having a new baby, or just because.
Support these and other small businesses at Keep It Local Cleveland Winter Market on November 26th. For information on the businesses you saw today, visit TV20cleveland.com. If you are interested in opening a business in the city of Cleveland, please visit rethinkcleveland.org. Thanks for watching TV 20. We are Cleveland.